So, you're probably clicking this video because you've heard about the Pyramid Ultimate, but you have no clue what it is or how to play. This is the Pyramid Ultimate, an indie and roguelite roulette game managed through a tabletop simulator mod where you draw cards, do challenges, score points, and win prizes. Well, there's not really any prizes, but there are cards, and there's a lot of cards. There's 42 custom-made decks of cards for different indie and roguelite games. These cards specify challenges to do during your run. There's over 800 custom handmade cards in the pyramid and over 25 trillion different combinations of cards for your run. In this video, I'm going to explain the 4 different downloads, how to play a standard pyramid run, some of the alternate game modes, and everything you can expect to find in this tabletop simulator mod. There are essentially 2 different versions of the pyramid, but 4 different downloads. One version allows you to play with all of the available cards unlocked. The second version, that you can see here, comes with a set of achievement sets and a shop mechanic that allows you to unlock more cards as you play. Each of these versions comes with a dark mode and light mode download, so play with whatever you think looks best. If you think you'll play the pyramid a lot, I'd recommend the version with cards locked so there's some progression as you play. If you're checking it out for the first time, I'd recommend the version with all of the unlocks available. The Pyramid Ultimate is designed to let you play the way you want to play. The standard run of the pyramid is 5 games long, while the short run is 3 games. However, if you only have time for a quick 1-game challenge, or you want to do a marathon of 10 games, you can do that too. To start your pyramid run, grab games from the left side of the board that you would be okay getting picked to play. You can choose as many of these, or even duplicates of these if you like. Shuffle this deck and then flip 5 of them face up in a row. This is the order of the games you will be playing. Now let's go over objectives. Each deck, with the exception of the question mark deck, has 2 piles of cards. The left pile is your primary objective, and the right pile is your secondary objective. The primary objective is worth 125 points to complete. The secondary objective is worth 75 points, but the primary objective must be completed for you to get the points for it. This means that a flawless run of the standard pyramid game would net you a score of 1,000 points, 200 for each game. The question mark deck has cards from over 100 different games. These cards offer a singular challenge worth 200 points. When drawing question mark cards, draft from a selection of 3 as there are a lot of them and you may not have a game on the card. If you still do not have a game in those 3, draft from another 3. At this point, you should decide if you would like to add any optional decks to the game. The situation deck has cards that impact how you draw your objectives or how you complete your run. We recommend adding at least 1 per run with a cap of 3, but you can add any number of them to your run. The more you do, the more chaotic it's going to get. The curse deck is an extra challenge for your run. Each game has a curse card you can add to the secondary objective pile and shuffle in. If you draw a curse, you must complete it on your run and draw an additional secondary objective to complete. The curse is not an objective you get points for, it's just a burden and it exists to make you sad. Once you complete whatever is on your situation card, shuffle the decks, pressing R on them in Tabletop Simulator, and then flip them face up. These are your challenges for your run. If you cannot complete a challenge due to missing unlocks in a game, draw a new card. Make sure your pyramid run is completable for you. You can close up Tabletop Simulator now and get your games rolling. There are a few other game modes present in the Pyramid Ultimate. Draft mode allows you to have a bit of extra choice in your run. When choosing all cards, you draft from a few options. Co-op mode allows you to play with your friends. A lot of games in the Pyramid have co-op capabilities either through online play or Steam Remote Play. Specific rules for balancing co-op can be found in the notebook at the top of Tabletop Simulator. Multiplayer mode allows you to battle your friends for the highest score. This mode introduces a third, tertiary scoring mechanism that can net you more points based on how you compare to your opponents. These tertiary scoring objectives can be found in the notebook at the top of Tabletop Simulator. Multiplayer games can have scores above the normal flawless 1,000 points. There are also predetermined sets of games for you to check out if you're having trouble picking what games to play. These sets offer some guidance into the games and present you with themed sets of cards. If playing on the version of the pyramid without all of the unlocks fully available, these sets also contain unlockable cards at the bottom of the bag that you can add to the board after completing your run. There will also be some achievements for you to get in the bottom right corner of the board. These are one-time objectives you can complete while playing the game. They don't count for anything in the fully unlocked version of the pyramid, but they'll get you a new card in the locked version. Complete these at your own pace, as they do not give you points on your run. Okay, you're ready for your first pyramid run. Get in there and get that flawless run.